What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we finally have an update on the Waterbox 110. It's the 1 year anniversary, so we got a lot of things to talk about. Let's get into it. Let's start with the bad. About a month or two ago, I was getting ready to start a new update video, and guess what popped up again? Dyno. This time it wasn't Austriopsis, since I'm still running a UV full time. It was Amphibidibidims, or I don't know how to say it. But anyway, apparently the way to get rid of those is by dosing good bacteria, increasing biodiversity by adding things like pods, phytoplankton, and dosing silicates. For a while I was just doing the good bacteria and added some cocopods, but recently started dosing a little bit of silicates there, and it seems to be turning around. At the moment, I still have what appears to be a little bit of Dyno, but mostly diatoms, which apparently diatoms will significantly outcompete the Dyno. So that's looking great, and finally excited to see hopefully a white sand bed, probably by the next time we do an update in a few months here. One really negative that happened with the tank since the last update is I had a really bad case of brown jelly disease, and I lost all but 3 torches. I have 1 head of my Jester, my Nyx, and 1 Indo Gold remaining, but all the others pieced out on me. So that's a punch to the gut, but hopefully, you know, I learned from it, and next time I know to have a few antibacterial items on hand just in case something were to arise like that again. We have had some issues with some fish, and for starters we had the Aptasia eating filefish, who did an excellent job at eating Aptasia. It's pretty much all gone from the tank. However, he killed my most expensive coral, which was a Acantho that used to be on the rock right over here, and started picking at any other fleshy corals. So I had to rehome him, unfortunately, even though he was good at doing what he did. Another few problems I've been having with a fish is my whitetail bristle-tooth tang is just a jerk. So I'm in the process of trying to decide whether to rehome him or not. I did buy a Midas Blenny about 2 months ago, and he pretty much chased him around, bullied him until he just didn't make it anymore, unfortunately. Whitetail bristle-tooth tang also bullied my lawnmower Blenny that I had for 2 years to death. So I have to figure out what to do with him. And what's most weird of all of the incidences I've had with fishes is with my yellow tang. A few weeks ago I started noticing the yellow tang nipping on some of my gonnies, And at first I just didn't think of anything of it, thought, hey, maybe the Agani had some food on it or some algae and he was just picking at it. But it's been a few weeks now, and I caught him on video multiple times picking at the Ganies, and he has also been picking at a few of the Scolies that I added from my old tank into the main display. So although tangs aren't really known for nipping, I have seen some stories online. I guess, a fish could be a fish, and at any point if they get a taste for something, it's possible. So that's another thing that I gotta think about. Alright, so some good news. I have kind of turned the corner with the tank. In December I got a few tester SPSs and they've all been growing. The Montipore digitata has pretty much doubled in size, which is great, and led me to have a little more confidence in myself with the SPS, and have now pretty much stocked the tank again and ready for things to grow out. So I plan on doing a few growth videos in the next few months, so keep an eye out for those. So besides adding the T5 hybrid, the only other things I plan on adding to the tank are, one, I am planning on starting to dose alk. So I got a auto top off reservoir next to the tank that's outside of my auto top off that I'm gonna dose calc into to hopefully get that nice pH boost. And I just got this in the mail. It is the Hydros XP8. So I will be looking forward to doing some spring cleaning on the tank, tidying up the wire management, and hooking that up. If you aren't aware, it pretty much allows you to control your hydros without an internet connection, which is awesome just in case the Wi-Fi ever goes down. Thanks everybody for tuning in on the update for the Waterbox 110. I truly appreciate anyone who's watching the content. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.